Hello everyone, welcome to Dr. Rajkumar's Learning app. In this session, we are going to discuss about Vijayanagara Kingdom and Bahamani Kingdom. Okay, so during the period of disintegration of North India, Vijayanagara Empire and Bahamani Kingdom came into existence, particularly in the region of Deccan. The reason behind emergence of these two empires, Bahamanis, how it got emerged when Muhammad bin Tughlaq shifted his capital from Delhi to Daulatabad. During that time period, many nobles are not happy the way he reshifted the capital to Delhi. So during that time period, the remaining nobles stayed there itself and they'll come up with Bahamani Empire. And also the Vijayanagara from Kakatiya kingdom, two ministers were took by Muhammad bin Tughlaq and converted into Islam. But the unpopularity of that particular sultan, they came back to the land of southern, and again with the help of Guru Devaranya, like they started a separate empire which is known as Vijayanagara, city of, like victory of city. Okay, city of victory. Okay, so first we'll look into the Vijayanagara kingdom. This Vijayanagara kingdom was ruled by a four popular dynasty: the Sangama, the Saluva, Tuluva, and Aravido. Okay, these are the four dynasty ruled the Vijayanagara empire. So from 1336 to 1356, Harihara is the popular ruler, and the significance of that laid foundation of Vijayanagara Empire. So Harihara I considered to be the real founder of Vijayanagara Empire. 1356 to 1379, Bukharaya, he is the one who strengthened the city of Vijayanagar, and renamed it to Vijayanagar. Okay, so changing name as well as the founder. 1379 to 1404, Harihara III is a son of Bukharaya I. Okay, and 1406 to 1422, Devaraya I. Remember, he built a dam across the Tungabhadra river basin, and Nicola di Conti, he visited Vijayanagara Empire during his time period only, and also induction of Muslim cavalry men and archers in the army began during this time period. Okay, adding two limbs of army under his time period. 1423 to 1446, Devaraya II, he was called Prabhu Devaraya. Okay, Prabhu Devaraya. His inscriptions have the title of Gajabetakara, okay, hunter of elephants, which is known as Gajabetakara. Okay, Dindima was the court poet during this time period. Abdul Razak, he is a Persian traveler who was an envoy who visited the Vijayanagara Empire during this time period. Okay, and 1886 to 1491, the Suluva dynasty started ruling the Vijayanagara Empire. Suluva Narasimha, he is the founder of Suluva dynasty, and 1491, Tirumala Narasimha is a minor during the reign of Narasanayaka. 1491 to 1505, Immadi Narasimha was the ruler, and remember, very important, Vasco da Gama landed in Calicut during his reign only. Okay, 1498 AD, Vasco da Gama from Portugal who reached Calicut and who was welcomed by the person named called Zamorin. He is the Hindu ruler of Calicut. So this historical event happened during the time period of Immadi Narasimha of Vijayanagara Empire. Okay, next 1505 to 1509, Veer Narasimha is a son of Narashika Nayaka, become the king after assassinating the Immadi Narasimha. Then 1509 to 1529, Krishna Devaraya, very popular personality of the Vijayanagara Empire. He is the one responsible for the establishment of law and order situation in the state, and also he restored all the old territories of the Vijayanagara Empire under his control. Okay, and he contributed to the architectural importance as well. He is the one who built Vijay Mahal, Vittala Swami Temple, and Azra Mahal. Okay, foreign travelers who visited during the time period of Vijayanagara Empire, like particularly Krishna Devaraya, Duret Barbosa from Portugal, Domingo Peace, okay, from Portugal, they visited Vijayanagara Empire. The Ashta Diggajas, okay, 8 popular ministers in his court are known as Ashta Diggajas: Peddanna, Timmaya, okay, Bhattamurti, Durjati, Mallan, Raju, Ramachandra, Suron, and particularly Tenali Ramakrishnan. He maintained a friendly relationship with the Portuguese governor Albuquerque. Okay, he took the title name called Yavanaraja Spatapanacharya, Abhinava Bhoja, Andhra Pitamaha. These are all the popular title which are adopted by the Krishna Devaraya. Literature work, he himself composed Amukta Malyada, okay, Telugu work on the polity, and Jambavati Kalyanam, which is popular Sanskrit drama. Okay, he is a bilingual personality. He can speak Sanskrit, Telugu, Tamil. Okay, likewise, he is a bilingual personality. Next one is Achyuta Devaraya. Fernão Nunes, a Portuguese horse trader, visited during this time period. And 1542, Venkata I, Ramaraja excised the real power during this time period. Last one is Sadashiva Raya, the Battle of Talikotta, which was fought in the year of 1565, with the 5 kingdoms of Bahamani kingdom planned together. Okay, 5 kingdoms of Bahaman planned together and they waged war against the Vijayanagara Empire during the time period of Sadashiva Raya. That battle popularly known as Battle of Talikotta in the year of 1565. So the Vijayanagara got completely crushed during this time period. Okay, so the last one is Aravadu dynasty. Tirumala Raya ruled the period in the name of Sadashiva Raya. He is the one who shifted the capital from Vijayanagara to Penugunda. Okay, so what are the administration? Whatever we discussed so far, that is the significance of the political history of Vijayanagara Empire. Now the administrative importance. The territorial divisions. The complete empire was divided into different territorial units, such Rajas or Mandalams, which is popularly known as provincias. Provincias means state. Okay, and that particular mandalams further divided into districts, that is known as Nadu. The districts further divided into sub-districts, or else we can call it as talukas, which is known as Thala. That Thala further divided into Grama, that is village. Okay, Chola's village self-government rule considerable weakened due to the growth of hereditary Nayakaship. Okay, during the same time period, Cholas were more popular, and that got weakened because the growth of Nayakaship. The hereditary Nayakas were appointed by the Vijayanagara Empire to the Chola region. Okay. So Iyengar system, it's a body of 12 functionaries to conduct village affairs developed during this time period. And pagodas or varahas were the name which used for the gold coins issued by the Vijayanagara Empire during this time period. Vijayanagara was more a confederacy rather than the centralized empire. Okay, with the local governors having considerable autonomy as well. Amaram means it's a territory with fixed revenue were given to the military chiefs, that is known as Amaram. Called, okay, the people name called Palegars or Nayakas, who had to maintain the fixed number of horses, elephants and foot soldiers for the service of the state. Okay, remember Palegars as well as the Nayakas. Urban life got flourished, especially the temples which built by the Vijayanagara Empire. Around the temple, urban centers started creating, okay, and also getting more significance during this Vijayanagara Empire. Okay, the temple architecture got flourished under them. The vibrant combination of Chalukyan, Hoysala, Pandya, Chola style in their temple architectures. Combination of multiple style. The Dravida, provided style, Dravida style was developed in the Vijayanagara Empire. Okay, which had a large number of pillars and the piers in temples and mandapas with the rising platforms in the temple made along with the Amman shrines. Okay, female goddesses. For best example, the Nayakar system of making more pillars in the temple in the Madurai Meenakshi Amman temple. This temple got recognized by the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, clean temple. Okay, right. Stories of Ramayana and Mahabharata were inscribed in the walls of all Vijayanagara Empire temples. So the important temples were built during the time period of Vijayanagar. Vittala Swami and Azara Rama temple, Hampi. Okay, Tadpatri and Parvati temple at Chidambaram. Varadarajan temple and Egambaranath temple at Kanchipuram. So Hampi, Karnataka, Chidambaram and Kanchipuram and Tamil Nadu. Okay, right. These are all the major information you need to know about the Vijayanagara Empire. Next one is Bahaman. Okay, Bahamani Empire was situated in the north and also acted as the dominating rivalry of the Vijayanagara Empire. Earlier, how Chalukyas of Badami and Pallavas of Kanchi fought in the western region. Likewise, during this time period, the both people used to have the rivalry. It was founded by an Afghan ruler named called Alauddin Khazan in the year of 1347. Vijayanagara and Bahaman started clashing together to take a control of the land lying between the Tungabhadra Krishna Godavari delta, okay, and also Marathwada country. Okay, Marathwada country. For the first time, the use of artillery was heard in their battles. So artillery was used in the wars by the Bahman in the Deccan region. The Bahman capital Asanabad, which is known as Gulbarga, between 1347 to 1425, when it was moved to Muhammadabad, Bidar. Okay, so Gulbarga to Bidar. Alauddin Hasan Bahman Shah, known as Hasan Gangu, is the real founder of which kingdom? Bahmani kingdom. And he himself come up with the capital of this Bahman empire, which is Gulbarga. Okay, Tajuddin Firoz Shah, he determined to make Deccan as a cultural center of India. Okay, due to the decline of Delhi Sultanate in the region of Northern, he started improvising many things in the Deccan region. Okay, he improvised the ports of Chahul and Dabhol for the purpose of trade and commerce activity. He inducted Hindus in the administration on a large scale to get more welcomed by the Hindu people in the region of Deccan. He encouraged the pursuit of astronomy and built an observatory near Devagiri, that is Daulatabad. Okay. Next ruler, Ahmad Shah, last ruler who transferred the capital from Gulbarga to Bidar. Remember, Ahmad Shah is the responsible personality shifting the capital of Bahmani kingdom from Gulbarga to Bidar. He was called as Wali of his association with the Sufi, okay, name called Gezu Daras. The very popular personality, Muhammad Gawan. He was granted a title name called Malik ul Tujar. And also he worked as the Prime Minister of Sultan Muhammad Shah III, Lashkari. His military expeditions, it's responsible for expanding the empire, also weakened the Vijayanagara Empire, because the loss of the port of Goa and Dabhol dealt a serious blow to Vijayanagara Empire. That expedition were made by Muhammad Gawan. He divided the kingdom into 8 provinces. Okay, the Bahmani kingdom divided their land into 8 provinces, were popularly known as Tarafs. Okay, states were known as Tarafs, and that comes under the control of Tarafdar, governor. Khalisa land were set aside for the expenses of Sultan. Okay, whatever the expenditure of the Sultan will be taken care by the revenue out of the Khalisa land. He built a magnificent madrasas in Bidar. Madrasas is the place where the education purpose of the Islam were built. Okay, so in Bidar it was built. So how the Bahman empire got collapsed? The party strife between the nobles had led the division into old comers and the newcomers, or Deccanese or Afakis. Okay, the two community which is known as Deccanese and Afakis. They are old comers, they are newcomers. The clash between them, it's a reason began the collapse of Bahmani empire. So they had Muhammad Gawan executed in the year of 1482, and the nobles become independent governors. So then the Bahmani empire was completely divided into 5 prominent regions in the Deccan. First one is Nizam Shahi of Ahmednagar, Qutb Shahi of Golconda, Barid Shahi of Bidar, Imad Shahi of Berar, Adil Shahi of Bijapur. This 5 division came into existence after the death of Muhammad Gawan. Now the complete Bahman empire under the control of 5 important personalities: Nizam Shahi, Qutb Shahi, Barid Shahi, Imad Shahi and Adil Shahi. The Bahmani kingdom acted as the cultural bridge between north and south. Okay, the culture which developed as a result its own specification and distinct from the northern Indian culture. Okay, so based on the information, some questions we will practice now. Military commanders who were given territories to govern the Vijayanagara empire were called, Amara Nayakas. Okay. Hampi, the ancient temple of Vijayanagara empire, located in which state? Karnataka. Okay. To which of the following dynasties did Krishna Devaraya belong to? Okay, Tuluva dynasty. The Bahmani kingdom was established by who among the following? Okay. So Bahmani kingdom was established by Muhammad Gawan. He is the responsible. Okay. Founded by Hasan Gangu, but it was established by the Muhammad Gawan. The capital of Bahmani kingdom, it was Gulbarga. Later it was shifted to the Bidar. So practice more number of questions and make a note of all the architectural importance of the Vijayanagara empire as well as Bahamani kingdom. Okay, we'll see you in the next chapter. Thank you.